Alright boys, welcome back to the video, and today I'm going to show you how to change versions in Bannerlord. I made a video like this 3 years ago. I thought why not make a new, more improved version. Not much has changed, but I thought, given that, 3 years have passed, I think I can make another version of this video, okay? So how do you do it? It's very simple. This can only be done on Steam, by the way, unfortunately. PlayStation, Xbox, Epic Game Store on PC, they don't have the capability to switch between versions. They only stay on the live version of the game, okay? Or the most recent. If the beta is the most recent version, that's what you're going to usually get. But since Bannerlord usually always has a beta version and a live version available, you can only switch between them on Steam. Nowhere else, unfortunately. Eventually, maybe Epic Games will add that ability to their store, but unfortunately, it's not there right now. So how do we do it? We go to our library on Steam, right over here. We go find where Bannerlord is, okay? We right-click on it, go to Properties. Then we're going to go to Betas, right over here. Once we're in Betas, as you can see, I'm at 1.1.3. Now, here are your options. There's a lot of options, right? So let me go over them. If you choose none, it's gonna just go to the live version. It's gonna auto update as whenever a new update comes out. You don't really want this unless you're just playing the vanilla version of the game. If you have mods installed, you want to pick a specific patch and kind of stay on it, because if you keep switching to the newest patch without updating your mods are gonna break. Okay. So if we go down the list at the bottom, you're going to find your most latest beta and live patch. The beta is labeled obviously with beta, and the live patch is not labeled. It's just labeled a normal patch. So this is the most recent live patch right over here. It's 1.1.4. Usually you'll see like the beta and live patch right next to each other. But since the game recently came out on PlayStation and Xbox, they wanted to make each single hotfix, which is what these are, they wanted to make them into live patches so everyone can enjoy it, not just the people on Steam, okay? So that's how it works. So usually you'll see the beta and the live patch all the way at the bottom. That's the most latest version of the game that's available that you can try out. And all these other versions are stable versions of the game. Obviously, they're missing some stuff because it's, a couple patches back. But these are all stable versions of the game, and if you want to play on those versions, if there's mods that are compatible with just those versions, and not, let's say, for example, this up-to-date version, then you can play on there as well, okay? But that's how you do it. Okay, that's the explanation. Now, how do you do it? It's easy. Whatever patch you want, you just click on it. I'm not going to click on it right now. I got a lot of mods installed. It is what it is. But let's say, for example, I wanted to go to 1.1.3, which I'm already on it. I would click on it. I would exit this, and then it would start downloading. Once it finishes downloading, boom, you can launch the game just like that. Just hit play and you play the game. Now, if your game crashes on startup, usually 99% of the time, it's a very simple fix, okay? So before you go running to the internet thinking, oh my God, what happened? I updated, now I can't do anything. Sometimes when you go back in patches or go forward into different patches, when the new files get installed or some of the files get erased, sometimes some errors pop up, okay? Now how do you fix those errors? Go back to your Mountain Blade Bannerlord in your library, right click, go to properties, go to, I think, local files. Yes, local files, and hit this button right over here. Verify integrity of game files. What does this do? This will go over all the files in your Bannerlord folder on your computer. It's gonna go over and check what version you're on, and it's gonna make sure that it matches up with the version, right? So since I chose 1.1.3, if my game wasn't launching, I clicked verify game files. I could click this, really, it doesn't take that long. As you can see, it doesn't take as long as actually downloading the game. It goes a little bit faster. As you can see, we're going up as I'm talking. But once you run this, it's going to tell you if there was some files missing, and those will be replaced automatically for you. And if your game is fine, it's going to say your game is fine. So if it doesn't launch and it still says your game is fine, then you got to go to the internet and see what's going on, or go to the forums. But usually pressing verify integrity of files is the easiest way to clean up your game and make sure it launches. Okay? That will do it for me, and I will see you in the next one.